The life cycle of a plastic bottle. When we use plastic bottles, do we think, where's this water bottle come from? Or where does this go when I'm done? Well, I can tell you that plastic water bottles have an unhealthy life cycle for us and the earth. So the cycle starts at an oil field, usually somewhere in the Western Hemisphere. After the oil is pumped out of the ground, it gets refined into petroleum. Then the petroleum is sent to water bottle companies, or it's pre-made then sent to water bottle companies, like Aquafina, Dasani, Fiji. Once there, the bottle is filled with some sort of liquid, like water or soda. The bottles are then labeled and sent to stores where it is bought. The liquid is then consumed, and all I have left is the bottle. There are then three things that can happen. The first thing that can happen is it goes to a landfill, and it can either sit there forever or it can get incinerated. The second thing that can happen is the bottle gets recycled, which happens to only about 20% of the bottles that are used. The recycled bottles can actually be made into many different items, such as chairs, playground equipment, bracelets, toys, and more. The third goes to gyres. Gyres are huge garbage patches that rotate in circles with the currents out in the ocean. The plastics in the ocean are often mistaken as food to sea animals. For example, a turtle may see a plastic bag and think it's jellyfish. Fish can also mistake microplastic as plankton. Microplastics are formed by the plastic breaking down into smaller plastics. The plastic is then transported through the food chain back to us when we eat the fish. Something that you can do to keep plastic from going into ocean gyres and landfills is to use less plastic bottles and drink tap water, not using plastic straws, and recycling when you can. I hope you learned something from this video. The resources I used will be down in the description below.